Good afternoon, Mike Deegan from Do Financial here. Over the last 24 hours, you've probably noticed there's been a lot of media coverage around interest rates on credit cards. So we thought it was a great time to share with you 3 ways of reducing your credit card interest. There's a couple of interesting facts we'd like to share with you first. According to the ASIC debt clock, there's approximately $32.8 billion owing on credit cards at the moment in Australia. This amounts to $5.6 billion in interest being paid to the banks every year. The average credit card holder balance is around $4,300, which means that the average credit card holder is paying about $700 in interest every year. So if you are one of the many Australians who has an ongoing balance on your credit card and you're not able to pay off the full balance every month, then we think these 3 tips will help you to save interest and get ahead. Number 1, if you do have a credit card that has a points program attached to it, then we absolutely encourage you to switch that to a lower rate card. The points programs have higher fees, they also have much higher interest. On average, the points program interest rates are around 20 to 21%, whereas a low rate card will be about 12 to 13%. So you can automatically shave off about 7.5% interest on your credit card just by doing that. The second point is to negotiate with your lender even further. There are credit card retention teams at most lenders, just like there are home loan retention teams. If you go to your bank and you let them know that you're actually about to transfer your credit card balance to another bank, well, they don't want to lose your business, so you'll find 9 times out of 10 they're actually willing to negotiate with you for a lower rate, possibly for 6 to 12 months, but that'll give you a bit of breathing space and help you save some interest. Now, if they come back to you and say, no, I'm sorry, that's the rate that applies to that card and we're not going to lower it further, then take up one of the many options of a 0% transfer to another bank, but be sure to take advantage of that period of time to make some decent payments onto it and reduce the rate, and above all, don't add any extra debt to that card. Our third tip is to actually stop using the credit card and switch instead to using a debit card that is linked to your transaction account. That way you'll know exactly how much money you're spending on a weekly basis, you know how much money you have left, and what we then encourage you to do is treat the outstanding balance on the credit card like it's a personal loan. Set yourself a realistic goal of 1, 2, 3 years, manage those payments on a fortnightly or monthly basis and make that set payment so that you can pay that card off within that period of time, giving yourself the freedom and greater control of your money. So quick recap, get out of the points program, switch to a low rate card, negotiate even further with your bank. They won't want to lose your business, and most of the time they will negotiate a lower rate. And thirdly, stop adding extra debt to your credit card, switch to a program whereby you know exactly how much money you're spending on a weekly basis. So we hope those tips have been useful for you. Any questions, please reach out. We'd love to hear from you. We'll see you again next week.